This time you crossed the line.
What's up YouTube? IPS aka InProgressStudio here with part 1 on practicing how to draw the head for beginners digitally or traditionally, or can work traditionally. So first off, this video is not sponsored whatsoever. This is like my second video posted. I recommend checking my first video out. It's not a lot, it's just a little bit about Photoshop brushes, and yeah, it's pretty simple, but I recommend checking it out. But in today's video, the focus is going to be on drawing the basics of the head for beginners, because I'm also a beginner in this, and I've been practicing this on my sketchbook for probably a couple months or weeks or so, and I would like to share or work on just a little bit on digitally, so I can get the muscle memory in it and practice on both sides, digitally and traditionally on sketchbook. So here I am in Photoshop, and I'm first to start and call this part 1 and make the width 19 by 20. I make the height 2000 just because. Sweet. Perfect. Brush, get a gray, and what I'll be working with is a practice sheet that I got from this YouTuber I was watching, actually, by the name of J-Man, or J-Ram. J-Ram? Yeah, J-Ram. He actually has some pretty good stuff. His YouTube channel is right here. You can go check him out. Link is going to be in the description for his channel also. And he has a pretty cool website you guys can check out, which has a lot of helpful stuff on drawing for beginners, and I recommend checking him out because I also been looking at some of his work, and I check him out on Instagram too, and they're pretty cool. And this is where I want to see my art somewhere in the future at some point, and yeah, I think this is a pretty good inspiration, so I recommend going and checking him out and checking out other aspects of his videos, and that's what I'll be doing also, and practicing off them and bringing it here to you guys so you can check him out. And yeah, so let's get right into it. So just drag this in, close it, create a new layer, and yeah, so first off we're gonna start with getting the brush size. That's perfect. Using the color gray, and we're gonna be starting off with this first sphere head. Basically, before even starting on this first sphere head, really, I'm gonna try to get my circle drawing down. So let me roll my sleeve up right here right quick and just draw just a bunch of circles. Good practice is to use your shoulder to draw circles instead of your wrist, because I don't know, it just gets good strokes and control that way. And another good practice while working in Photoshop is utilizing the hotkeys, which is E for erase, or just quick erase. And to make your brush bigger, I don't really know the name for these hotkeys, but they are what these brackets are. I think they're brackets, a type of brackets, but yeah, this one makes it go down, Now it makes it goes up to make your brush sizes. Brush size is bigger. But yeah, helps a lot. Let's just continue. Just drawing a couple more circles. Just gonna be doing this for a couple of minutes. Initially, I'm not sure how many circles I'll be drawing. Just gonna be covering a few of them, just so you guys can get the general idea on what we're working with. And another thing to point out is that if you guys go and check out J-Man's YouTube channel and give his video a watch, subscribe, like, and check out his website. He has a free worksheet that you guys can practice off of, this is what I got, downloaded it on my computer and printed out a copy just so I can look at it where I'm like not home at all and just practicing drawing on the road or something like that. But it's really helpful, a really good factor in what you want to know. Do some smaller ones. Let's go back to eraser and get rid of all of these. Okay, so I think it's good to try the first one out now. So I'm going to be doing 3 of the very first as quick as I can and as good as possible. Also be doing Control Z a lot and maybe using the eraser tool. Oh, look at that, somewhat perfect or semi-perfect. So I'm using a gray color right now just for the outline, and then I'm going to use a hard black, or maybe you could just use a red for the main lines that you want to pop to show which direction the face is looking at, or just to give you a better visualization where the face is looking at. So switch this color. I'm kind of liking green, I don't know, feel green. Yeah, just like that. Just gonna do a little bit on the outside also, just to make it pop. Cool. Switch back to gray. Try to get another circle here. Oh, that one was bad.
It's all about
Yeah, I Control Z a lot. It's I don't know. It's a really bad habit. I'm trying to break a bunch of habits when it comes to me drawing or sketching, especially using the eraser a lot. I try not to use eraser when I sketch, and just let everything flow as it is. But there's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to be covering in this channel for future references and projects. I hope I can get to them. I'm hoping that I can get to them, because it would be a pretty fun ride if I could. Let's switch back to green. Yeah, this one kind of looks like a squash head. I don't know. It really does look like a squash. You could turn this into like a weird alien head. I don't even know, but it could work. And don't worry about your head coming out different. Again, you could come over here and just do like at least 10 or 20 or 15. I don't know. You can do as many as you want, because it just depends on the time you have and dedication towards this. And there I go sketching again.
It's all about humanity.
Let's try to get a single circle stroke. Oh, and that's good enough. And then I could just sketch a tiny piece right there.
It's all about humanity.
And right here. Just use that. Just go right around. Just do like what SpongeBob says. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. That was a terrible. Oh, that's terrible. But as you go, you're gonna slowly notice that you're gonna see some type of pattern, or like there's gonna be a rhythm in it, and this feeling that you could do it without even looking at the reference. At this point, I would have to say that I can memorize the basic directions and where the heads are facing. It really depends on where what character you want to draw and what direction they want to face. So now we're on number 2. Sorry about that. And yeah, it just comes to your memory in which direction it wants to go, in which circle or face position you want to use. Why do I keep trying to sketch a circle? I'm trying to do just a full a full circle. See, I really have a bad habit with this. That's an alright circle. So for the purpose of this video and the amount of circles we got here, or spheres to work on, I'm gonna cut it a little short and try to split them up in parts, or try to I'm not sure yet, but try to get at least some of these in a full video, and then the rest of these in another one, so get a basic view of a 3-part video. And then there's more to come after, which is what I'm planning at. But this video is basically just an overview on what is to come and get a basic understanding of drawing the sphere and the position in which the head is going to be at, if that makes any sense, because I hardly make any sense to a lot of people most of the times. Just try to get that clear. I think I screwed this one up. This is why you have Control-Z. So what I did was out. This is more of a under. So it's choose. And goes around. So that's another thing about these lines, which shows the direction and where the face are going. The way you draw an ellipse is really important to this part because it really shows how much you could I don't know how to word this really, like the halves you can get out of a circle. Yeah, because when you really look at it, especially for these ones right here, it's crazy on like how many times you draw just this one sphere and then you cut a line in it, and then you could truly visualize that one part of the sphere being cut off and seeing something like this in your head by just not looking at this. It's crazy, and it's an actual it's an actual thing to notice when you're drawing. Like, it's an unconscious thing, but it's pretty cool. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. Go for the next one. I took a little longer on that one because I was kind of procrastinating and try to look more detail in that. I don't know. I try not to, but it gets like that sometimes. Just go down the middle with that one. And this one was an under. Under an ellipse, and go around. So, that one was bad. Same goes for that. And patience is another thing when it comes to drawing, and trust me, I don't have patience either, man or woman. But I legitimately don't have patience. Sometimes I just cannot take sitting there waiting. But if you find a comfortable space, just get some music. I'm currently listening to music right now, and just with my AirPod. But you'll find that it's just really relaxing and somewhat therapeutic in some sense, and it's engaging, and it helps you learn, and you're actually learning something while doing it, and it's somewhat fun. I like that. That's good enough. Some under. That puppy around. That green. Just gotta put 1, 2. I got number 3 over here. Switch back to the gray. Ah, that was bad. It's like a potato. Another potato. Potato. That's a decent potato. Or a decent head. Or circle. I refer to circles as heads, you know, I guess. So we got this one right here. It kind of looks like you're staring up, so this one's gonna have a little curvature. Much more curve. Ooh. Kinda not what I was going for. But you could see what I mean when you cut that down the middle. You could just see that little, it just seems like that other half disappears in your mind, really. Well, that's what happens to me when I do that. So just gotta bring this one somewhat a bit more in the middle. Right around there. And bring this up top. Voila. Just bring it around. Bring it down. Just get the green highlight. Just gonna go around it. Just to make it pop and seem more a bit realistic, like a head. Or parts of the head being split up. Go for a second one. Oh wow, that one actually felt pretty good. That was an awesome circle. That's all I have to say. It was an awesome circle. Then I'm gonna put it here. It's alright to do it light. Don't have to press down too hard on it. As long as you can see where that outline is and make sense of it once you're done. It's a-okay. Sphere number 2. See if I can get a nice circle here down at the bottom. Oh, sweet. This one looks like it's looking more up. You can see under the chin. Or, yeah, you'd see probably under the neck. Yeah, a little bit under the neck. That one right there. There we go. We got number 3 right here. So just like that. There they are. But as you have it right there, have all 3 of the top rows completed, and just for purposes of this video, let's do a 4th one, which is this one. Just a little bit more challenging than the rest. So this one has like half of a circle up here, and the other half comes all the way around, so it has like a long stretchy. This one's gonna look a bit funky just because of how the circle is shaped, but as long as you get the general idea of how these spheres, or the position of where these spheres you're looking are at, you're golden. And once you keep practicing over and over on it, it'll just feel like it's just a common thing to you. Just like that circle, it's slowly starting to get better. Just gotta keep circling, I guess. That's such a corny joke. Wah, wah. Stretch this one. And number 3, didn't press down a little hard on that one. And there it goes.
You make my heart beat super fast.
What does love feel like? What does love feel like?
there's number 4, or number 4 of all 3, just for the purpose of the video. It's a little difficult than the rest, and with that I would have to say I'm ending the video here. Remember to subscribe, like, hit the bell notifications. I'm gonna try to post as much as possible